Students, the next example is trans dichloroethylene molecule. The point group assigned C2H. Try to understand how it is assigned. So I think all of you know the trans dichloroethylene molecule. You have to remember. Now in this molecule, as you know, the molecule possesses center of inversion. Now I think you have to practice more about this all symmetry operation. So when you consider the a line drawing from one end of hydrogen atom, and it will reach to the second hydrogen atom by passing through the center. When it is carried out for all atom in a molecule, then that molecule we just simply says that possess a center of inversion. Now, so this molecule has C2 proper rotational axis. How? We have to just understand now, students. So we have to draw a first configuration directly, that is trans dichloroethylene molecule. Now by passing an imaginary axis through the center of two carbon atoms, and we rotate this molecule one about 180-degree, we get a second configuration which is same structure but not equal. So we just say that it is second configuration. Now this second configuration structure is again we have to rotate in 180-degree, and we get a third structure which is the first and third configuration or structure are equal, and hence when you just put the formula n is equal to 2 pi upon theta, we get n is equal to 2. It means this molecule possesses a C2 proper rotational axis. Now students, this molecule has a horizontal plane of symmetry. Try to understand how it is just present a horizontal plane of symmetry. Now students, we just look towards this structure. I will just show you a better way. The plane is passing through the all the atom present in a molecule. Now just tell me, it is a planar, it is a planar structure, and when you cut the molecule, we are not shown as a vertical, it must be a horizontal cutting. So that is why, means when you cut the all atom present in a molecule equally, it must be a horizontal plane, and which actually perpendicular to the rotational axis. I think you have to just know that that is C2 axis. So the trans dichloroethylene molecule possess a horizontal plane of symmetry, that is indicated sigma h. And now the number of symmetry operation carried out on trans dichloroethylene molecule is C2 1 sigma h. As you know, they contain a center of inversion, so it is I and E. Always remember, each and every molecule possesses identity symmetry elements or symmetry operation. Now hence the point group assigned to trans dichloroethylene molecule is C2H. Try to understand, C2 is a rotational axis, and one a molecular plane of symmetry is present which is horizontally, therefore it is sigma h, therefore C2H. Now just tell me, there are no vertical plane is present because there are no mirror image is observed in a molecule. And when you consider the order of group, again we have to find out 1 2 3 4. So the trans dichloroethylene molecule, the order of group is 4. Now students, the last example from our syllabus, that is BCl3 molecule. The point group assigned D3H, and now we have to understand how they present in a D3H group. So this molecule has one C3 proper rotational axis. I think up to this lecture you have to know how this molecule present one C3 proper rotational axis. I will not explain detail, but for our simplicity, for our understanding, we just look on this C3 proper rotational axis. So number one configuration, when you rotate 120, for our understanding we have to just shown as a color. Cl1 is a red, Cl2 blue, and Cl3 is a black. We have to rotate this molecule 120, so we get a second configuration. This is again same, not equal. Then we get a third configuration by rotating molecule 120 degree, so we get a third structure which is same but not equal. And when it is rotated 120 about, then we get a fourth configuration. First and four is exactly same, and hence this molecule, on the basis of formula n is equal to 2 pi upon theta, we get n is equal to 3. Therefore this molecule has one C3 proper rotational axis. Okay, then we have to know that this molecule also possess a C2 rotational axis is present. But try to understand, when it is considered with the Cl1, we just what you do here, we have to keep constant Cl1 for this terminology. We have to rotate Cl1, Cl2 and Cl3 about 180, so we get a second configuration. When this structure configuration again rotate 180, we get a first and third are same. Now try to understand student, it is for Cl1 we keep constant, it is just apply for second Cl2 and just move the Cl3 and Cl1, then it is again it is you just keep constant Cl3 and we rotate the molecule for Cl1 and Cl2. So in this way we just says that in BCl3 molecule how many C2 proper rotational axis present is 3 C2 proper rotational axis is present. So try to practice more. N is equal to 2 pi upon theta, so it is we get n is equal to 2, but that C2 proper rotational axis is how many for each chlorine atom, that is Cl1, Cl2 and Cl3. Therefore this molecule has 3 C2 proper rotational axis. This molecule has 4 mirror plane of symmetry, that is 1 sigma H and 3 sigma V. Try to understand students, very interesting point. So this molecule has 4 mirror plane of symmetry present. How? 1 is sigma H and 3 sigma V. So I think we have to just know this structure, and now we just passing a imaginary axis through this Cl, so we cut this 2 Cl, so this is nothing but sigma V. So as you just know about that is indicated by red bracket or red square. Then we have to passing a imaginary axis through the second chlorine atom, which just equally cut or mirror image of this remaining 2 chlorine atom, so it is indicate as sigma V dash. Then we have to just consider same for third chlorine atom, which cut the remaining 2 chlorine atom, they are mirror image, so that is indicated as a sigma V dash. And now I think you have to complete this example. If you just rotate this molecule by 120, so that angle is nothing but that rotational axis is C3 axis. Now try to understand students, it is a trigonal planar structure. If I want to cut each and every atom present in a boron, trichloride boron molecule, we have to cut the molecule by horizontally. How? It is just shown like this. Try to understand, this picture is important for exam when you draw for trichloride boron molecule. So try to understand each and every chlorine atom having sigma V, and it is a trigonal planar structure. So when you cut the for the molecular plane, we require a horizontal plane. We require a horizontal plane, and that horizontal plane shown as a sigma H. It is just like a two projector just passing through each other through this BCl3 molecule, and we get a C3 axis. So try to understand. So this molecule possess a three vertical plane of symmetry and one sigma h. So the number of symmetry operation carried out on BCl3 molecule is 1C3, 3C2, 1 sigma H, 3 sigma V, one improper rotational axis present, that is S3 and E. Try to understand. And so when you just consider it is a point order of group, we have to just calculate by simple calculating number of operation. Now student, hence the point group assigned to BCl3 molecule is D3H. So now at this level you get a meaning of what is D. D is a dihedral. It means when a horizontal plane of symmetry is perpendicular to the rotational axis or principal axis, then that point group is labeled as D. So it is dihedral, and 3 is from 1C3 rotational axis, that is principal axis, and H is a molecular plane is horizontal plane. So therefore the point group assigned to BCl3 molecule is D3H. So in this way we have to complete, students, our first chapter from your syllabus. We have to discuss in the next point presentation.